Hello, we are live with a completely new webisode called Day to Day Essentials. This is not buzzwords that we usually do. This is not Team Talks. This is not the Bibliophile Circle. It's called Day to Day Essentials. And the reason that we are doing this is because there are lots and lots of things that we need to know on a day-to-day basis. And thankfully, based on our network and friends around us, there are quite a few experts who could shed light on these day-to-day essentials or day-to-day information that we need. And this is exactly what I plan to do. One of the reasons of putting this webisode together was because quite a few people that I know are starting their entrepreneurial journey. Thanks to COVID, fortunately or unfortunately, a lot of people have finally taken the plunge of going forward and starting their own business, and they had a lot of questions about UAE regulations. There are quite a few people who are outside the country and they want to come back. And they are stuck and they don't know what to do. And for this, I had my go-to person, Aziz, and I thought rather than having a discussion with him on phone, let's have a online discussion so it could benefit our networks and our friends and family also. So this is broadly what this episode is all about. Aziz is running a PRO services company in UAE for past 7 years. He's the expert, and he's my go-to person whenever I get stuck. If when I was setting up business in UAE, I spoke to him. I figured out what to do, what not to do. Whenever I get stuck with visa regulations or change in business regulations, he's my person. I met Aziz first time, and Aziz bhai, this is interesting. You might remember we met in Ras Al Khaimah,
Yeah.
not in Dubai. And this was because a few of our laborers from Pakistan had come from Pakistan and they were stuck over here because sadly they had come through a fraudulent company who had taken lots and lots of money from them, and they were stuck in Ras Al Khaimah, and they were promised lots of good jobs, but they couldn't even go back home. And this is where somebody told me about them, and as volunteer, we decided to help them. And I met Aziz, and I took Aziz to Ras Al Khaimah, and something which looked like a very difficult task of getting the documents sorted, getting the guys out of the country, and respectfully sending them back. Aziz did it literally in 1 hour. And those guys were suffering for past 10 days. So this is how I met Aziz. Aziz, thank you very much for that. I hope this episode would be helpful to a lot of people when they even now and later on when they join us, because there are lots of information that we need on the UAE visa regulation. So thank you very much. Aziz, give us a little bit of introduction of Evergreen. I've spoken about Aziz, but I want to know what Evergreen is about. A little bit of more information.
Thank you so much, Naman, for having me and a wonderful introduction. Let me tell you that Evergreen, I launched at 2013 and still continue. How I choose this name, because my wife told me that take the name Evergreen. It means you be evergreen all the time. So I started this one to set up a company, people to help that the PRO services to find a sponsor, free zone activities, lot of things. So we are specialized in PRO, and plus we are specialized in if somebody is looking at specific activities which is not include government portal, I can make that happen. That activity in the portal of UAE DED. So this is we have a specialized in there, to get that. So long is going that we started that journey. So far we have about 100 plus client with us. We're doing that. Their
Currently
services.
active 100 companies with Evergreen. Yes.
Correct, correct.
Okay, all right. That's so. This brings me quickly to the question for which I've actually put this episode together. So there were two reasons, and we'll do this episode in English because there are lots of people who don't understand Hindi and Urdu, but we'll also do it a bit in Hindi and Urdu because कुछ लोग हैं जो इंडिया और पाकिस्तान में फंसे हुए हैं और वो वापस आना चाह रहे हैं, या वो यहाँ पर हैं और इंडिया पाकिस्तान से हैं, लेकिन वो चाह रहे हैं कि वो समझें कि उनकी वीजा रेगुलेशंस क्या है। सो इस वजह से सिर्फ जो है उस एपिसोड को रखा था, बिकॉज बहुत सारे लोगों से गपशप लगती रहती थी। मैंने सोचा ऑनलाइन ही गपशप लगा लेते हैं और ऑनलाइन ही जो है वो डिस्कस कर लेते हैं, बाद में एक एपिसोड रेडी होगा तो लोग कर लेंगे। सो फर्स्ट थिंग, quite a few people have lost their jobs and they have this great business idea and they wanted to start their business. What is the first thing that they should be doing at UAE, in UAE for that?
Nowadays, the COVID, the free zone, mainland, they have a very good deals. Deal is mean very less price. If you want to start in um, freelance, mean permit is very cheap option. They have it with the visa. Let me tell you that they are offering that about 12,000 dirham with one
Okay.
visa is
Mm-hmm.
very cheap
So
and
what's the
start.
difference between free zone and mainland? If
Uh,
if I was on a job, I might not know the differences, right? So if I want to start up a business, what's the difference between free zone and mainland, and what are some of the free zones available in UAE?
we have about 40, 46 right now the free zone in UAE. Uh,
46 free zones. Wow. Okay.
yes, all the free zone have the different policies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some are lenient, some are they are restricted. But now is COVID, everybody giving the offer. Every single free zone giving the offer now, and they give us, that the plan too, like a payment plan. You heard that never give a payment plan. We have a payment plan, like let's say it's
Right.
12,000. You pay 6,000 right now. After 6,000, after 6 months. So which is very
Right.
good. No credit card even give you this kind of, and there's no interest too. So I mean,
Right.
they are very good right now. It's very good time to establish a company in UAE. This is the
Right.
part of the free zone. Now it's
Right.
come back to. I will tell you that
Mainland.
what is the benefit in free zone. Free zone
Mm-hmm.
is good for those people who are doing that import export. For example, the goods coming from Pakistan landed
Mm-hmm.
in free zone and go to Africa, America, Canada. They are perfect for them. If you say that coming goods from Pakistan landed in free zone and come to Dubai, I think
Mm-hmm.
it's not a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, is there some benefit there and some? I don't think so. It's going to be good for them. So they pay that twice a fee in free zone and plus in Dubai port. So
Okay.
this is not going to be. There's people who was trading the broad is going to be good for them. So the
Right.
mainland is there is more comprehensive,
Mm-hmm.
more faster.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot believe that I can get you a license within 2 hours. I
Two
think,
hours.
yeah,
Mainland.
I think 2 hours is more than I can give you with 1 hour. So
Okay.
it's that easy in mainland.
Mm-hmm.
Mainland is there's like a LLC and Soul. LLC is like a 51 and 49, which is a local sponsor, and which
Mm-hmm.
is we are doing that. We are the local sponsor, and we have the local sponsor, and we behalf of him we will sign. And Soul establishment is like a wakil khidmat. So is local sponsor is going to be agent. He has nothing to do your business. Same is
Mm-hmm.
nothing to do in LLC too as well. So mainland is that you are in main hub, main
Mm-hmm.
in Dubai. So you can
Mm-hmm.
rent anywhere in Dubai for the
Mm-hmm.
office. You can go to
Mm-hmm.
Marina, you can go to Gises, you can go to um, um, but Dubai, wherever you want to rent the office, you can rent the office. So uh, mainland is more comprehensive. Yes,
Mainland is more comprehensive, but you said if somebody is interested in trade, especially trade not inside the country, but overall trade, then free zones are better for them.
correct,
If I am an individual, I'm a solopreneur. I'm just starting a business right now. I had a business idea and I want to start something. Mainlands are relatively expensive, so is free zone better? And what are the repercussions of having either a mainland or a free zone visa? What's the difference?
Like I say that, don't think that is the mainland is expensive. No,
Mm-hmm.
mainland is cheaper than um, free zone. Why I'm
Mainland is
saying that?
cheaper than free zone. Wow. Okay.
Correct. So
Huh.
the license is about 6 to 7 thousand dirham.
Okay.
Okay,
Right.
this is
Yeah.
their unlimited visa. If you have a bigger office, you will get that office like a 10 visas, 12 visas, 20 visas. It's up to the office. But
Right.
in free zone, you have that criteria like a one visa, two visa, three visa, four visa, or maximum is a six visa. They
Right.
don't have 10 visa. They don't have a 20 visa. So mainland has a option there, unlimited visa. So
Right.
depending on there, let's say if the two visa they cost you about 22,000. Okay, plus you pay that visa cost and e-channel and a lot of extra things, which is you're not gonna know that unless you see that in front of you. What is this? This is money you have to pay that. So the mainland is that one time you pay, finish. So
Right.
it's very reasonable in mainland too. The visa, if you apply that in the morning, evening
Right.
you will get the visa.
Right.
Is that fast?
And Aziz bhai, so Hamza is a friend, and he's asking, are there companies that offer assistance in helping outsiders? Or Hamza is so Pakistan mein hai. So मुझे याद है आपसे डिस्कशन हो रही थी, and you were telling me that मुल्क से बाहर बैठ के भी बिजनेस सेटअप किया जा सकता है in UAE. How does that work?
Yeah, it's happening in, I think, free zone. You can establish here like not a trading, only that professional license. That's the one free zone is offering that. So we will send it to you document. You will sign up and send it back to us. We will issue that license for you. But
Right.
that license is what you're going to do. You have to have a here. It's better to understand the market. So I don't
Right.
want to advise them to get that license there. It's a waste of money. So when
Right.
they come here, look at the market, which sector they want to go, and select that, and then I will help them. This is the right time to go this way or that way. So
Right. Okay. Interesting. So there are various free zones, and there is, of course, mainland, as you said, and there are quite a few offers going on in free zone and business setup. The government is has given some impetus. BED also has any offers going on? Do you have any in the mainland? Has any offers going on also?
yes, they have a lot of offers now. I'm like I said that this whole establishment, you will get the 6 to 7 thousand dirham the professional license. I mean, this is the license there, and we are offering that good, to offer, so which is like if you establish a company with us,
Mhm.
the first year sponsorship is going to be zero,
So the
free,
local sponsorship fee is zero for the first year
right?
for the mainland.
So you are saving a 10,000 dirham right away.
And you're saying this live, so this would stay with you, you know.
Yes,
अब
and
अगर
yes,
people
yes,
will come to you and ask you for that, yeah.
I
All
welcome,
right,
So I
all right.
honor that what I say, yeah.
All right, super. Okay, so this is I think this is a great offer where with no local sponsorship fee for the first year. There are quite a few professional licenses available which cost around 6 to 7 thousand dirhams. You said,
Yes.
and this is with the visa also included. So you get visa also in that or no? That's
Yes, you
separate.
can see the visa here. So the partner visa is called investor visa,
Hmm.
which is around 3,900 for 3 years.
Which is for the 3 years. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so visa is included. Like you just have to apply for the visa. So if I
right.
if I have a business idea, it's a professional idea, then I can apply for that license, freelance license, and then get on with it, and then expand it next year with the mainland or a free zone license.
Right.
That's how it works. Yeah. So a lot of
Yes.
friends who've been asking me how to set up business in Dubai, in UAE. There are quite a few ways of going about it. And some of them are being shared here by Aziz, and I'll be sharing his email address. You could also get in touch with him directly and then get more detail. Quickly coming down, Aziz, to a few things. Quite a few of our friends are stuck outside, abroad, subcontinent में फंसे हुए हैं. साउथ एशिया में वापस नहीं आ पा रहे हैं, चीजें खुली हैं. One of the questions that I had, and I had a series of questions from friends. I'm outside country. मैं वापस आना चाह रहा हूँ. What do I need to do?
ठीक है.
Resident.
रेजिडेंट वीज़ा जो है उनका, ये एक गवर्नमेंट का पोर्टल है, ICA.
ACA.
आप
Okay.
ICA. सो ICA.ae, आप उधर जाएं, अपनी सारी इंफॉर्मेशन फिल करें और सबमिट कर दें अपने. तो आई थिंक इट्स विद इन वीक. नाउ दे आर वेरी फास्ट. नाउ विद इन वीक यू विल गेट दैट approval. Then you apply for the GDRF, which is immigration. So immigration will give you that approval. So soon as that approval will come, you go to get that test 96 hours before your departure
Okay.
for the COVID test. So
Okay.
they have some clinic, I think in Pakistan, which is I gonna share you link so you can give it to everybody, so they can know that which clinic are
Right.
reliable. So they accepting that
So
certificate.
they have similar clinics in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, all the South
Correct.
Asian countries. There are registered places that UAE is allowing.
Right. So as
Right.
soon as they get that, and when they come here, they are going to be welcome here.
And when
This
they
is,
come here, do they have to go through the quarantine?
no, they have here a good question. I have one client. He came from Nigeria. So
Okay.
I asked him what happened. He's told me that he got the test done in Nigeria. So in a plane, they give a declaration form, so he has to fill it up. So where he's staying, that um, staying with the hotel or with the family or something, all the information there. So when he got that in the airport, they give a test, and they said to download that one government app. So wait till the result is come.
Okay.
So when the result is come, then he's gonna be out. Otherwise,
Okay.
he has to stay 14 days in home or hotel. If the hotel, he has to pay that bear his cost. So I
Okay.
asked him. He said that my test is not coming. So he got a little worried. So it's like a 2-3 days over. So what
Right.
happened is when he came to me and went to the terminal, and he scanned his passport and it's negative. So he
Right.
said, okay, thanks. It's negative now. So he's outside now. No. So mostly they are very fast in Dubai airport.
Right. Dubai or Abu Dhabi. And you
Yeah.
could land anywhere, or is it just Dubai?
No, no, no. Land anywhere, UAE,
You can
where
land
the flights.
anywhere in
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
you can land anywhere in UAE. So okay, so there is no quarantine, if but there will be a test at the airport also, despite you
Correct.
having a test done in your country.
Yes.
All right. Okay. This is interesting. Visa rules have changed. Again, the logo ko permission thi to stay till December 31st, but visa rules have changed. One of the questions that we have is that the visa had expired between March and July. Are there any fines? How does it work? How much time do I have to renew my visa? And can I live here without renewing my visa? What are the fines?
Okay. Now the government of UAE announced that they canceled that whatever they told us, to December
They've
31st.
changed the rules. Yes. Yeah.
Right. Now is they give you 1 month grace period, which is August 12 is the last day.
Mm-hmm.
You leave the country or change the status. So if you want to stay in the country, you can contact me. I will change that visa to visit visa, or if you have a company, you can apply for the company as a resident visa too. So if they give you that, if they give me this reference for your program, I will give them a very good price.
Okay. Super. So people, if they're going through here, they can get a good price. Okay. I don't make any commissions on this, by the way, guys. So thank you for that. So they have to change the visa status, and either resident, either they have to go for a business visa, or they have to extend and get a visit visa status. Yeah.
Correct. I
And
just
what
got
is the deadline?
12th, the amnesty for the residents who are thinking that they are cancelled and they still have that 31st December. No, the August 18 is the last day. Either you leave the
Okay.
country or change the status.
August 18 is the last date for them to
Yeah,
avoid fines.
right.
Cheek. All right. And if somebody's visa is expiring right now, then the normal rules are applying. This was
Correct.
all for before.
Correct.
Okay. Or okay. And if people continue to stay here, then the fine rules are exactly what they used to be before. These are the fine and the legal repercussions that they have to face.
Now, let me tell you the fine. How much is the fine? Is that so you
Mm-hmm.
not be shocked?
Right.
If the resident visa, the first day is 100, and
Mm-hmm.
second day is 25 dirham per day. But if it's a visit visa, first day is 200 dirham, and the next day is a 100 dirham.
Okay. And this will apply from when the visa expired or from the amnesty day.
No, no, that's when the visa expire. No, I'm like I amnesty. Yes, July July 11 to August 12, I think, for the visitor visa, and August 18 for the resident visa.
Okay. All right. Okay. I understand. All right. So it would be from the amnesty days, and the resident and the sorry the visit visas. Quite a few visitors were here for only a month visa, and now they're still here because they thought that they could live here till December 31st. What are the rules for them for visit visas?
Either they change the status to get that extended visa, or
Okay.
leave the country.
And if they leave the country before the amnesty, then they still don't get any fines.
Correct.
And
They
any bans for future?
no, there's no man.
There's no ban for future, and there are no fines also.
Correct.
Okay, all right. There was one other question from a friend. UAE is this really promoting women empowerment. So if there is a woman and she's looking for a freelance license, that a lot of these women have started working from home now. Uh,
Mm.
first, first, I think it's important to talk about if a woman or anybody is working on social media or working from home and have business or services being provided through social media without a license. What are the repercussions without a business? What are they doing it legally or is it illegal?
Um, I say that illegal. They have to have a license
Okay.
to doing that. See the bloggers, right? They
Hmm.
have to be a license too. They cannot do that without. So I
So if
am
the
offering now.
influencers are making the money, they should have a license.
Correct. So
Okay. All
now
right.
is I have a very good offer for them. If they call me, I give them online, but this is online. Huh? This is
Mm-hmm.
only for those people who are residents.
Right.
Like your wife, she want to start up their own business online, like e-commerce, as
Mm-hmm.
simply as e-commerce.
Mm-hmm.
3,000 dirham.
Okay, and they can then
3,000
operate
dirham for
legally.
1 year for license. Yes, it's a legal license. You can
Wow.
open up a bank account too.
All right.
Is
Okay.
legal license.
And if they don't take the license, what happens to them? And they're still doing this work.
Yeah, so it's a trouble come there. Trouble gonna be knock your door. How? Let me tell you that. If you are doing that, and I purchase from you something, and the stuff you sold to me is not a good.
Right.
So what happened? I got mad. I want to tell you
Mm-hmm.
to give me more money. I say no, it's coming from that supplier to me, so I
Mm-hmm.
cannot do anything. It's okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right, wait. So what I do, I go to the police station.
Mm-hmm.
I said, this person sold it to me, this, that. Then you're gonna become trouble come there bigger. So now they're
Okay.
gonna call you that how you selling that? You have a license? No, I don't have a license. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
there's one violation. Okay, who's your
Right.
visa? My visa. This is second violation. So
Ooh.
violation is come, and
So
then you're
even
gonna
your
call me.
spouse,
No,
even your spouse is in trouble, and then this is because this is the law of the land, and we need to follow the law of the land, of
correct.
course, right? The
So
law of the land is very clear. If and then this is to protect consumers because if you have a legal license, then the agencies can protect the consumers also, right?
Correct. So that's why they giving that offer, because I spoke to the director of economic department, and he told me that they coming up soon for the women who are at home and they want to work with the license. So that's why they giving that very cheap license. It's one
Right,
year
right,
license, and you can have a multiple activities there. I have a
right.
lot of activities, I can share to you. You can
Mm-hmm.
see that, as people are now is not going to the office, they're working at home. So it's very
Mm.
good license for them.
Right. I've shared your email here on the screen. So anybody who wants more information, feel free to write to Aziz at info@setup-biz.net, and he can guide you. So a lot of these online social media businesses that have been going on from UAE, if they are not legalized, then the law of the land has can come into action, and this is something which can get not only you into trouble but also your spouse if you're on the spouse visa, right, Aziz?
Correct, correct,
Right.
correct.
Okay, and especially for women and online businesses, there are some really good licenses available.
Right.
Um, right. Okay. Quickly, last one. Tourists visas have been open. Tourists, the country thankfully is opening up. The economy is opening up. People are coming back. Is it open for every country? People can come in from South Asia also. And how does that work?
Still there it in pipeline, but the depending on the country flights operation. So if
Okay.
the Emirates go there, or I think it's Emirates go and bring that,
तो
mostly are.
इंडिया पाकिस्तान बांग्लादेश चीजें खुली भी हैं या नहीं?
नहीं एक्चुअली क्या है कि अभी ये हो ओपन तो हो गया, लेकिन क्या हुआ कि वर अपन के अभी तक वीजा किसी का इमिग्रेशन वाले अप्रूव नहीं कर रहे। कह रहे हैं कि आप अप्लाई करो। जब हम अप्लाई करते हैं, जैसे मैंने अभी 2 दिन पहले ही मैंने किसी का इन हाउस यानी कि इनसाइड द कंट्री मैंने वीजा उसका अप्लाई किया, और अभी मुझे यानी कि 10 मिनट पहले ही वीजा उसका आया है। तो
ठीक
कहने
है।
का मतलब है कि उसका इतना टाइम लग रहा है, तो वो लोग सब चीजें देख रहे हैं, कि किस कंट्री
राइट।
का कैसा है। वहाँ पे साउथ एशिया में तो आपको पता है कि कोविड के केसेस कैसे हैं, तो वहाँ
हम्म।
पर है। ये कुछ कंट्री जो हैं उन्होंने अभी ऑफिशियली मुझे नहीं लगता कि अभी उन्होंने खोला ही होगा।
राइट। मुझे मुझे अच्छा लग रहा था, कई मैंने कोई एक लिस्ट पढ़ी थी अखबार में, जहाँ पे इंडिया, पाकिस्तान और अमेरिका को एक ही जगह पे खड़ा किया था, क्योंकि तीनों जगह पे कोविड के केसेस जो है वो बहुत ज़्यादा है, तो हमें उस लेवल पे लाके खड़ा कर दिया है
राइट,
इन्होंने।
राइट, राइट।
सो बट विजिट वीज़ाज़ आर ओपन, एंड देन व्हाट्स द प्रोसेस? सेम कोविड टेस्ट्स करवा कर जो है वो आप विजिट पे आ सकते हैं अगर अपनी
करेक्ट।
फैमिली को
यस,
विजिट करना हो?
यस।
राइट,
Everybody under the 12 age of 12 for kids, they are not they exempt, but
राइट।
otherwise you have to done that COVID test.
Right. Okay. And there was one other question. If yeah, visit visa we've discussed. We've discussed about free zone versus COVID, and dependent visas. The last one. I just got a message from a friend. Dependent visas निकल रही हैं, like spouse हो गया या parents हो गए. And are they allowed to travel, or same rules are applying for them? How does that work?
I mean, they are inside the country or they are outside the country.
Outside the country.
So they are going to be applied for the resident visa, right?
Yes, resident
So,
visa, dependent.
I mean, no, it's not there.
It's still not open.
Yes,
Right. Okay. So and the approval process is as you mentioned through ICA.ae, and then उसके बाद GDFRA का भी approval लेना है.
correct. वहाँ पे भी
Okay.
लेना है, और सब कुछ लिखा है। आप उसकी वेबसाइट में जाएंगे तो दे आर मेक अ वेरी सिंपल फॉर्मेट, इस
Right.
कोई भी उसको फिल कर सकता है। आपको किसी की लॉयर के पास जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, किसी को पैसा देने की जरूरत नहीं है। गो योर सेल्फ एंड अपना इकामा नंबर जो है उसका वो डालना है, आपका पासपोर्ट नंबर डालना है, आपका यहाँ का फोन नंबर डालना है, एमरेस आईडी नंबर डालना है। दस इट आपको फिर अप्रूवल आ जाएगा। नहीं दस इट, क्योंकि आप रेजिडेंट्स हो।
super. And the last question, personally, भी मैं पूछना चाह रहा था, and a lot of friends are starting consulting work now over here. Consultancy के लिए rules have changed. There is a test that we have to go through. Is free zone better या DD is better?
Yeah, that's the test for the American university.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be done that, I think it's about 2,500 they are charging. So
All
if you
right.
get that, but I have a
There-
similar
There's,
to
there's an exam that you have to pass in
correct,
order to qualify as a consultant.
correct,
Okay,
correct.
that's good. I think that's good because every Tom, Dick, and Harry was becoming a consultant, so at least you'll have something different. Yeah. All right.
I have alternate activities too, so they can do that without exam. That activities is same thing, but it's little change. But you can do same work as the consultant doing that.
Okay.
Is like
All
a
right.
services. So consultant and services is the same thing.
So again, it depends on what services you're offering, and I'm
Yeah,
sure people can get in touch with you and then discuss that.
yeah.
Great, thank you very much, Aziz, for your time. And people who are watching this episode might be thinking, "Why am I doing this?" I'm doing this because there were quite a few questions that I had, and I thought I'll just have a online discussion with Aziz, and people can benefit from this episode, which would be live on which would be on our YouTube channel later on. Aziz, is there anything that we've missed about business regulations or visa regulations that have changed because of COVID-19 that you would like to add before we end this episode?
Yeah, I think you missed that one question. That question is that if somebody residents,
Mm-hmm.
the visa is expired,
Mm-hmm.
India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, whatever part of the world,
Mm-hmm.
they still can come in. They
Okay.
have a 6 month grace period.
Okay.
Let's say if your partner is stuck in there and his
Right.
visa got expired, right? Now is
Right.
what happened? So he
Mm.
can do the same thing, apply that approval. So approval will come. When he come to Dubai, he has 30 days to get that status change, like visa, is paperwork and everything, so they give it very grace period to everybody, so I think
Okay,
this is
so
the
even
easy.
if you are out of town during these COVID days and your visa had expired, you could travel to the country and you could get the approval, come here, get your visa renewed, and then get back in the normal regular cycle.
Correct.
Okay, interesting. What about the 6 month rule that you have to at least visit in 6 months for partners and investors and resident visas? So,
See,
um,
not many people knows that, they're still thinking that is a 6 month. Okay, the partner is can stay 1 year.
okay, the partner can stay outside country for more than a year, like
One
more than
year,
six
yes.
months. Okay,
Yeah,
1 year.
no
Right.
more than, I mean, 1 year. So he can stay there 1 year, and if
Okay.
he's stuck, and just call me that I will get him out. The employment is uh, going to be like a 6 month. Let's say if you
Okay.
are employed for the some company, and but now it's covered there. If you stuck, they will understand that, they will not say anything. You can come, back.
Right. So you could apply for the approval and then go through it. Great. Thank
Yeah.
you very much. This was amazing. Lots and lots of information on different free zones, different fee structures, mainland licenses, visas, resident visas, fines. Visa rules are changing. Thank you for sharing your email. There are quite a few information. Quite a few people who want more information on business setup. They might get in touch with you and also sharing all the information that we've been confused about. But there were different news coming from different channels. But thank you for first-hand information. And great. And thank you for giving your time to have this discussion, Aziz.
Anytime, anytime. Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.
My pleasure. I'll end this episode right now. If you have any information that you require on setting up businesses in UAE or visa regulations, or you are an investor and you are out of country and your visa is expired, this is Aziz's email. He has offered to help. And then more than that, lots of laborers get in trouble. Our governments promise to help them, but mostly they are stuck over here. And I know Aziz on a voluntary basis helps a lot of those people without any charges. Rather, he invests from his pocket and then move on. So thank you, Aziz, for that. And
One more thing too. Huh? If
yes,
somebody want to set up a company in Saudi Arabia, we as well doing the Saudi Arabia and Bahrain.
right.
So we are expert in Saudi Arabia, and we have like four or five company in Saudi Arabia. So if
Yeah,
somebody want to set up
I
there,
think that's a
let me know.
discussion that I need to have with you. We've been traveling to Saudi and back and forth on, but I think it's time to set up over there also. So yeah, so that's a discussion we'll have with you. But great, thank you very much,
Thank you.
and thank you everyone who've joined in. This episode would be on our YouTube channel for information for future also. And please follow the rules, follow the law of the land. And this is for your protection and our protection. Thank you very much.